You gotta give them nothing. Especially if they're trying to take everything. You gotta give them nothing. Your enemies might be unrelenting, non-pausing, non-flinching. Your enemies might have stamina, a whole bunch of drive to test you every single day in every single way. The less energy, the less life force you give, the less passion, the less chi that you give them, the weaker they become, the stronger you become, and the more their attacks backfire and boomerang right on their own soul. You would think like, okay, you try one approach to argue against it, prove your point, stand your ground. But when you're up against certain spirits that just live for the conflict, you start to realize that it's really not a matter of win and lose with them. They just want to be in the contention. Proverbs talks about contentious people. People who they want to contend. They want to compete with everything in a bad way. Not to be creative, not as positive peer pressure. They just want to control and dominate. They'll look for stuff to dominate. Even if everything's perfect, they'll look for something that's wrong just to have a reason to dominate. These are the ones with no self-control, because the overcompensation of it is the attempt to control everything. That's what it is. It's the attempt to control everything. So you can stand your ground. We've all done that. Prove your point, state your case. This is who I am, what I know, this is what's right, this is what's wrong, this is the way I see it. Or you could agree with them, but these are the type where even if you agree with them, they still have to put more fire on it. Even if you agree, it won't stop the attacks. So here's what you do. They call it the cold shoulder, but you're gonna add cold energy to it though. Not the hot energy of the conflict, because they live off the fire. So you're not going to add any fire to the fire, but you're not going to add nothing to the fire. You're not going to just let them think they're right. But what you can do, and what wisdom will more than likely afford you, is a higher form of intelligence than they have. You can shut a person down when you prove that you're smarter than them. When you prove that you're more intelligent, that's how you shut them down. That's how you take them down from the crown. You're taking them out from the crown down. You're letting them know that you basically have a better brain than they do. And that's usually enough to stop anybody in their tracks. Super T Sigma programming. That's psychic self-defense. Stay illuminated, people. Peace.
I was lost and found at the same